Hey, Sonic Fan Evie here, guys. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a figure review on the new Shadow the Hedgehog, Sir Lancelot from Sonic and the Black Knight. I literally just got this guy about 20 minutes ago in the mail. He is pretty awesome so far, so I'm just going to do a little quick review. So let's do this. Right, well, as you can see, he is pretty much a 5-inch Sonic figure, which is probably the first other character to be a 5-inch other than Sonic and Classic Sonic. Sadly, I can't get him to stand half the time, but yeah. Right, I'll go over a few of the main points, like pros, cons, articulation, and pretty much why you should buy this guy. Stay. Alright then, well first we'll go with the cons because we'll just get them out of the way. First con is he doesn't stand up very well due to his wobbly legs and heavy sword and head, which doesn't really help, but if you get enough blue tack, I haven't really got much on mine, but if you get enough blue tack or prop him up against something, he'll look pretty cool in your collection. So they're two things to fix, because sadly these don't come with stands. Let's see if I can get him to stay. Stay. No, he doesn't want to. Okay, but okay. Another con that I found out when I got him was his head doesn't really turn that much. That's about as much movement as you get. You can look slightly up and slightly down, and yeah, his head pops off really easy as well. Look, comes off pretty easy. So yeah, but it pops back on, so that's a good side to it, I guess. But yeah, I guess the reason why he can't move his head is these two shoulder paddle blade things here don't allow him to move his head, but sometimes I think, why do Sonic characters have to 360 their heads? It's not natural. But yeah, that's a bit of a con. Another con is his leg here doesn't seem to... I haven't been able to get him to move his leg out properly. He can't actually put his leg out into a running position in any way. I just think it's because these new bolts that they've given. But, you know, it's not too much of a problem. Unless your person likes to do stop motion, it could be a bit of a problem. But I'll figure it away. I don't think there's any more cons with this. Wow, actually there's one more. His sword sometimes doesn't fit in his hand properly, so he can be a bit of bugger to get it to stay, and apparently Shadow holds his sword like this as well. So if you put it the other way, it flops and falls out of his hand, so I think it's best to put it the way it's supposed to be. But it also helps him stand a little if you get him in a certain pose. It kind of acts as a counterweight. But yeah. Alright, well, onto the pros. The pro is, with mine, I think, that there's no paint problems with my Shadow. There's no scratches. Well, there's one dent, if you can see. There, look, on his quill. Tiny dent. But that's no biggie. It's not the same with every figure. But I haven't had any paint problems with mine. I've checked him all over. He seems to have everything in the perfect colour. So, yeah. Next I'll move on to articulation. Shadow has pretty good articulation, I have to say. His arms swivel, moves it right up, right down. His wrists sort of swivel as well. His legs, pretty good, apart from that little joint there. It does swivel his leg as well, but he can't really move it forward much. But yeah. Like I said, his head, you know, moves a little bit. His arms are good, and this little thing here, which comes separately with the pack, so you have to put it on yourself, it moves as well. It goes down on his face, so he's ready for battle. Oh yes. And it moves right back up, which has got a little tiny holes that help it stay. That's pretty much the articulation for this guy. I didn't mention earlier, but I'll go on the mould. His mould is very good. He's very proportioned to how Shadow would be. If I show him with a 5-inch Sonic, they're the same height, is pretty much, well, because we know Shadow and Sonic are pretty much the same height. Articulation is very similar to Sonic, so they've pretty gone close. So his mold is pretty good as well. But yeah, he's a very cool figure. And well, we'll go on to the reason why you should buy him. Well, I've been wondering for some reason why they've all of a sudden just decided to bring these figures out after how many years? 4 years since Black Knight came out. But, you know, I think maybe it's because it's high demand, maybe, but I could be wrong. Maybe Jazzwares decided, we should just give the fans what they want. So yeah, but you should really buy this figure if you're a big Sonic fan and, well, you love the Black Knight. I wasn't too much of a fan of the game. I never really finished it, but I did like it a bit. I especially like the designs for each character, like Sir Lancelot and Excalibur Sonic, which should hopefully get soon. Maybe, I don't know, it's too expensive at the moment. This Shadow was about 21 quid. That's including post and packaging. So he wasn't too expensive, but he's a good figure to have in your collection. So I think that pretty much concludes this review. I only wanted to make it a quick one, but yeah. Also, I might as well show you the box, to be honest. If Shadow wants to stay, he might as well just sit or have a lie down. The box you get is pretty basic, just your Sonic and Black Knight with Sonic on the front, and pretty much that. It's all the same packaging really, it's just got the same images on all sides, so it's pretty basic. Well, I think Jazzwares these days are trying to make their packages more, I don't know, environmental friendly. There's less packaging with them, they're not as big as their Superposers package originally was. That was huge. I still got that now, I don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Rate, subscribe, comment. If you want me to do any future reviews, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. Right, thanks for watching guys. See ya.